Hello everyone, welcome to Cucina channel, the channel that provides you with information you can actually use and benefit from. Today, we are at Moon Palace the Grand in Cancun, Mexico, and we are featuring the Grand International Buffet. The Grand International Buffet is all-you-can-eat buffet, and of course, it is included in your all-inclusive reservation. It is widely known as the Grand Buffet. Before we start, I suggest you get a paper and a pen. We will be talking about lots of things that will be useful to you, and you might like to write down some notes for yourself. One more thing before we start. If you are a big fan of Moon Palace resorts, especially the Grand Moon Palace, we have some exciting breaking news to share with you at the end of this video. Now let's get started with the buffet. The Grand Buffet is open for service as follows. Breakfast buffet from 6:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Lunch buffet from 12:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Dinner buffet from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. No reservation required for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, so go whenever you like within the service hours I just mentioned. However, you have to check in to be seated on a first-come, first-served basis. Expect long lines to start forming after 8:30 a.m. for breakfast. The wait time could be up to 45 minutes before you get seated. It also gets crowded around 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. We will talk about this shortly. The dress code for breakfast and lunch is casual. Bare feet and wet clothes are not permitted. Men are required to wear shirts and t-shirts. The dress code for dinner is casual, bare feet, beach wear, see-through clothing, and wet clothes are not permitted. Men are required to wear shirts with sleeves. In this video, we will be showing you the breakfast buffet and later on the dinner buffet. The Grand Buffet is an excellent place for breakfast. There is a great variety of dishes for all tastes. There are different juices daily, and the teas and coffees are delicious. It's a 5-star breakfast, made to order omelets and banana bread, French toast. What else can you ask for? When it gets really busy, they even open up 3 omelet stations. The chocolate croissants are exceptional during breakfast. It's really a great breakfast in grand style. However, it's very busy and loud. And even though it's a buffet service, they still wait on you and bring you drinks as you need. Like I mentioned earlier, it gets really crowded in the morning, and that's because most guests do not know that they have other options to eat breakfast at. I'm here to tell you, you have options. There are three other buffets at the Grand. They are Cusco, Caribbean Restaurant, and La Cantina Mexican Buffet. You can have buffet in any one of those, breakfast buffet I mean. If it gets really crowded at the Grand, you're not helpless, but most of the guests do not know that. You also have another option at a la carte restaurant, and I'm talking about Habibi, only 2 minutes walk from the Grand Buffet. If you go to the Grand Buffet and it is crowded and you don't like to wait in line like me, either go to Habibi or go downstairs to La Cantina Mexican Buffet, or take the golf cart and go to Cusco or the other Caribbean restaurant. I had breakfast in both the Grand Buffet and Cusco. I preferred Cusco as it was less busy and I never had to wait. I also loved Habibi. We have detailed videos about Cusco and Habibi. See the description box below or check our channel. It is called the Grand International Buffet because every day of the week a new theme of food is served for dinner. So there are new items served every day. For example, they will have an Indian food night or Mexican food night and so on. The Grand Buffet was great. They have a ton of selection, even have a kid-friendly section. This is one of the better buffets I have been to in Mexico. Food presentation was good, was usually fresh, and they always kept everything refilled. There is something for everyone. They have a large cheese selection, for example. If you like cheese as much as I do, you will be very happy. There is a good selection of drinks as well. Fresh pressed watermelon juice and guava juice. As an all-inclusive buffet goes, this rates amongst the top I have ever been to in terms of choice. Some of the main dishes included in the dinner menu include the following: grilled beef steak, chicken Gordon Bleu, grilled chicken breast, fish fillet, salmon steak, and southern fried chicken. They also have some Mexican dishes for dinner such as shrimp taco, beef and chicken fajita, and shrimp and steak quesadilla. For dinner, they also have different types of pasta and pizza. You will also find soups and salads such as tortilla soup, chicken soup, iceberg salad, Caesar salad, Mediterranean salad, Caesar salad, and grilled chicken, and Caesar salad with fried chicken. And when it comes to desserts, you will find a long list of tasty desserts such as cheesecake, chocolate mousse, lime cake, strawberry tart, chocolate cake, flan, brownie with salted caramel, and large selection of cookies. Great variety of foods for all meals and good flavor. If you couldn't make a reservation or go to one of the specialty restaurants, the buffet delivers. If you go to the buffet around lunchtime and you discover that you have to wait for 45 minutes to be seated, you are not helpless. You have many options around lunchtime. You can simply walk 2 minutes away from the buffet and go to Habibi, the Lebanese restaurant. They serve lunch without reservation. Or Tavula, the Italian restaurant. They also serve lunch without reservation. If you really want a buffet, you have another option to go to Cusco buffet, which is just as good as the Grand Buffet, even better. You might ask, so what options do I have if I go to dinner and it's too crowded and the wait is long? First, let me tell you why it's always crowded at the buffet around 7 p.m. Most guests arrive to the resort between 3 and 6 p.m. The only thing they know about is the buffet. They download the app and they want to make reservation to one of the specialty restaurants, but by the time you get there 3 to 6 p.m., everything is taken. You will not have any reservation anywhere that day. So they simply go to the buffet. And that's why it gets crowded the first day when you get there. But you do have options, but most people don't do their homework and they are not aware of what is available other than the buffet. Let me tell you, you have other options. Other than the buffet for dinner, you only have two other options, two other restaurants that do not require reservation. They are Tavula, the Italian restaurant, which is 2 minutes walk from the Grand Buffet on the same floor. You also have La Cantina Mexican restaurant on the ground floor. They do not require reservation. So if you go to the buffet and they're crowded, try Tavula or go downstairs to La Cantina Mexican restaurant, which is never really crowded. My advice to you to eliminate any problems for the next day is as soon as you get your room number, use the Palace app and make reservation for dinner for the following day immediately. If you have any question, please leave a comment and we will be happy to answer you. We are here to help. If you're interested to know all about the Grand Moon Palace, you have come to the right place. We have lots of videos currently and more coming up every few days. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of them. Now let's talk about the exciting breaking news we mentioned at the beginning of this video. There will be a brand new Grand Moon Palace opening next year, 2025, at Punta Cana in Dominican Republic that you might be interested in visiting. We have a short video about the new resort that shows you what it would look like, what kind of restaurants they will have, and some other info. Check our channel or check link in the description box below. Final word about the Grand International Buffet. It is a beautiful place, the ultimate all-inclusive experience. In short, a luxury buffet. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Greetings from Cocina.